Most people start trying to invest on their doorstep because they know that area and that's comfortable to them, because they think, well, I can keep an eye on it. That deal's a 4.5-hour drive away from where I live. So I've got teams of people running that property, and I guess it's a business because it's a commercial property as well as a serviced accommodation hospitality business in one. And yeah, I'm 4.5 hours away, so I'm going to need teams of people to run it for me. And of course, at the back end of the deal, I'm going to need a specialist surveyor that can give me a commercial valuation, so I can then pull the money out of the deal to pay the angel investors off. Because that seems to be a really common fear. Have you found that, James, that people worry about, well, if I number one, I don't know any angel investors. I don't know where to find them.
And then if I do find them, how the hell am I going to give them their money back?
Yeah, right. So this is like the vicious cycle that people have in their head, and they go, oh, it's just too difficult. I just need to go back to my job and just work for money because I know that's comfortable to me.
Yeah. And then they realise, I'm just going to save, and then they realise that they're like, the more they earn, the more they spend, and there's never enough to save, and they never get into property.
Yeah. Yeah, because when you first got into property, it was all about, you had a little pot from an inheritance, and you were thinking, right, I'm going to buy one house.
Yeah, it was one or two properties, and I'm being based down in the south. I realised I wasn't going to be able to invest on my doorstep either, because South London prices are not the cheap and cheerful kind of ones that our students buy. So I thought maybe we'll head down south, even further south. Again, nothing there. So we had to head up north as well and start buying those cheap, cheerful, 40, 50 grand houses in order to get started. And it was a kind of case of you cut your teeth on some of those ones, and you understand how it works. And then when you've got a bit more confidence, and with your mentor holding your hand, you can upgrade, upskill, and move on to doing something a bit bigger and better. So we kind of went buy-to-lets into the HMOs, and then into the commercial. It's kind of been a 3-step process. So
if you want to know more about what James and I are talking about here, make sure that you join us for your next 90-minute free webinar, Kickstart webinar, and we'll dive a little bit deeper into the topics we've been talking about today.